You're obviously a popular dancer all over social media. People love you, but I personally want to know, like, what inspired you to start dancing?
What inspired me, like, first, let me start when I was younger. It was my mom, my brother, my older brother, my cousin, and Chris Brown.
Yes, yes. You said your mom, your brother, and Chris Brown definitely
My,
inspired you to start dancing.
my mom,
Mm-hmm.
she dances. My brother, he's a professional choreographer slash dancer.
Mm-hmm.
And then my cousin, she's in a dance group called Illuminate. You probably remember it from ABDC.
Like, what does it mean to you to dance? Like, what does dance mean to you? Like, what does that mean?
I dance, but it's also something for me to, like, feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of dance to feel good, but I also dance because it's something I love. Whether it's like funny dancing or whether it's like, just dancing. Because I guess they put a certain, category in it. And I'm like, I'm kind of just showing you how I am.
Mm-hmm.
As far as when I first went viral, I was dancing, but I was like in the world and just doing whatever. So it's kind of, yeah.
So I hear you're from Florida, but when you dance, I feel like I get like a New York type of culture.
It's so many. They're like, oh my God, are you from New York? And then somebody like recently, there was like, oh, I'm in a city. Let me know if you want to link. I'm like, Florida, but okay. But I've been there. My first time going there was last year, and then I kept going. Like I was actually planning on going the beginning of each month this year until this pandemic. So, yeah.
So besides Chris Brown, who are some of your inspirations when it comes to dancing?
I like Sierra.
Yes.
I say that Tiana Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of it like at the top of my head, but it's like it's a lot. Usher. Usher is fire. Like, okay. Like, yes.
So I feel like when you dance, you channel a lot of the 90s and the early 2000s a lot. So like, what about that era makes you focus on it so much?
I feel like that era was more, I feel like every era has their own certain like creativity, but like 90s and 2000 was like it gave you a different vibe, and a different like visual on there, like, because it was just really popping back then. And I'm not saying it's not popping now, but you sometimes see a lot of the same thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of like people that's in the 90s and 2000s, they kind of paved the way for the people now. Like Missy Elliott, her videos were like spot on.
Yes.
The Rhymes, Chris Brown when he did Wall to Wall.
So I'm sure what everybody wants to know when you do your videos, like, how do you get your outfits and especially like so fast? I think when Tiana Taylor, she did the Bear With Me video, and then you came like right out and you just immediately came out with the outfit and everything. So how do you get your outfit so fast?
So with the outfits, like I go to like Goodwill, but I also have a seamstress. And so we were like talking about it. We were like, well, I told her I wanted to do it because, the song, it was like, it was there.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, this is fire. And I wanted, so when we did it, she made it, and then boom. They thought it looked really identical to the original one. And I was like, dang, crazy, but it's kind of fire.
When you dance, like, do you plan out your dances, or like do you just, you don't? That's freestyle?
Yeah.
Every time?
I mean, sometimes people be like, let me think. Because my brother, he's a choreographer. So he'll be like when I have certain things to do, he'll be like, just go out there and do this. I'm like, no, I'm going to go out there and just do something. Because that's it. That's all I really be doing. That's why you see me running to my spot, because I ain't run. I be running to just do anything. That's why people be like, okay. I'd be like, okay.
So I've seen on your like social media, like you pretty much like dance anywhere, and I think that's kind of why people get like the New York culture from you. So like, what makes you, if you're from Florida, so like, what makes you so comfortable to just break down and dance pretty much anywhere? I think like on your social media, you dance like in a restaurant while people were in line, and I was like, wow, she's comfortable.
I was Starbucks. He really got in my way and anything, but it's cool. But I just feel like this city is like way smaller than normal, and I mean, not saying I'm comfortable because it's my city, but before I wouldn't dance like anywhere. Probably just a lot of people were like, "Oh, you're doing what I do in the mirror." I'm like, the city's my mirror now. So I kind of just started doing it because I don't know, it was fun. It seemed like funny to me. So, and a lot of stuff I do is because like I like to do it, and I see people like catch on and be like, "Oh my God, like she's really dancing out of nowhere." I'm like, yeah. And I'll be surprised myself. Like I'll rewatch my videos. I'm like, I'm really in the middle of the street, even though it's a green screen. I'm like, no, I'm actually out here in the physical hot sun dancing.
It's that hot sun.
It'd be hot, and I'll be like, but I still be into it. So it doesn't matter.
How do you like? I saw like a Yungbbq challenge. Like, how did you feel when you saw people creating that?
I felt like it was like, I don't know, I just felt good. Cause people like were remaking my videos and I'm like, dang, can I learn it first? Cause like I be trying to learn it myself and like they be having it down packed and I'm like, dang. I might as well be the teachers. Like I might as well pick like 3 of y'all to teach it. Cause it'd be freestyle. So I try to like learn it, but I still kind of crazy. I tried to learn it was a video I did Bugaboo, and I was trying to learn. I was like, dang, what the frick are you doing? Because I didn't know. But I just feel like it's really like, I like it. And then people like also remakes I do, and I'm like, okay, this, like I did a Fat Albert video, and they remade it, and I was like, okay, nice.
So, like, have you ever thought about acting or getting into comedy? Because when I watch your videos, like, I'm dying laughing. And, like, I feel like you're acting also. So, like, have you ever thought about, like, doing any of that?
Yeah, because I honestly, I feel like it's a talent.
Yes.
Because when I do my videos, but I also channel my, like, inner, if I'm doing Chris Brown or, like, Vantage, just I'll do Chris Brown, Sierra, Tiana Taylor, Lil Mama, and it just feels like once I like put on the outfit, I'm the person, and it's kind of like it's just like acting. You're like literally like the person. Because I did Michael Jackson, I thought I was Michael Jackson out there, but I wasn't. I was me. But that's
So obviously, as a dancer, I feel like hip hop is pretty much related to dancing. So, like, what does hip hop mean to you?
Hip hop to me, it's both like music and also like kind of like dancing in the street. And I do like a lot of people be like wondering, oh my God, can I have your playlist? I'm like, I be just playing songs that's on my, like they be on my song list, but it's not on the playlist because it's kind of like hard because I kind of find something new like every day. Okay, let me make an official playlist because I want to do it, but I just feel like hip hop is more so of like music and then like kind of like dancing. So yeah.
Okay.
But like the street because I know hip hop has been around for the longest.
Yeah.
And now they're kind of like changing. A lot of people are changing the way they like when they have like dance classes. They kind of from like doing hip hop classes to like urban, and they like so.
Really?
I'm like, what?
Wow.
Still learning about it,
So like, what are some of your goals down the line? Like, do you want to become like a backup dancer for a specific artist? Or do you want to become like a dance instructor? Like, what are some of your goals?
I mean, I've always like pictured myself like dancing behind an artist, but I also want to be like the artist. Like I kind of, but it shows like on my social media on how I do a lot of stuff without like needing like help or anything. But I mean, I do feature my brothers in some of my videos, but that's because like I don't like, cause they be down for it, cause that's just how I am. They'd be like, okay, Lex. I'd be like, okay, you're doing it. Like I did the IMX one, and I was like, can y'all please do this one? And then that's when I was like the middle. I was Marcus in the front, and then they was in the back. So I feel like probably backup dancer, but also like head like I would say artist. I don't have no music out, but
yeah, you're definitely in your own lane. Like it's weird. It's like it's kind of hard to explain, but you're definitely in your own lane.
Like you really created something new. Like, you really you really made dance, like, funny, and, like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dang. And so it's kind of, like, hard to kind of picture, like, what could I do? But it's not, I don't know. I'll find it, since I found my own, like, lane to just do whatever I want.
So, like, what do you do outside of dancing? Like, do you go to parties? You just hang with your family? You just chill? Like, what do you do?
I hang with my family. I go to parties when I can, but right now, Corona,
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like, I mean, when I, like, can't go to, like, parties and stuff, I, like, kind of just stay home and just figure out what's my next fit.
I got.
Cause it's like, it's so not hard to pick out a fit, and I think that's kind of like, that's amazing for
So
me.
outfits like are who you are. Like they.
Yeah, and it's like I'll be like, okay, all right, this is the outfit. Let me just go get it, and it's just, I'm really good at this.
As a dancer, like what was one of your favorite moments in your career?
Getting noticed by Chris Brown.
Yes, he is amazing. Yes.
I mean, he posted me when his album first came out, and that was kind of, but nobody really, like, knew me or anything. But I'm not saying that I wasn't excited back then, but that happened before. But it happened, and I was, like, actually dancing, and I've always, like, pictured myself, like, dancing with Chris Brown, or just knowing him, like, we're, like, friends and stuff like that. But when that happened, I was like, okay, wow, this is, dang.
Yes.
Because I didn't know how to react. I was like, wow, it's, like, on there. I got a heart on the side of my name and everything. I was like, damn. He actually, so you can't say you don't, because I'm on your page.
Yes, exactly. Also, how do you feel dancing has changed throughout time? Like when people were dancing before, it wasn't as much twerking. I feel like it was more like crunk dancing. That was a thing. So, like, how do you feel dance has changed that time?
It changed big time, and I think I feel like twerking kind of, like, brought, like, I think it started back in 2000s. It probably happened before. I don't want to be wrong. So, but I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate, like, dance. What the heck? I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate, like, dance types, like crumping, like light feet. It's a lot of different dance types that people don't appreciate because it's not popping or it's not in the social media. But there's, like, a lot. There's, like, there's popping, house, light feet, crumping, voguing. I mean, they all have their, like, own type of, like, they all have their own type of groups. It's kind of, like, closed in, and I feel like a lot of people should learn about it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I love every style, so, but it has changed from, crumping and all of that to.
Yeah. I see, like, you sometimes do live dance battles with, like, random people on Instagram. Like, what inspired you to do that?
I had started doing it at, like, 12 at night, and I was like, dang, what a freak. Because at first I would start battling, but I would battle, like, well, no. At first I would go live, but I would go live with my outfit on and just think on that I'm going to post today. And then, like, I did Soulja Boy. I almost fell. Well, actually, I did on the Soulja Boy one. And it's okay. But, like, I'll go live with the actual outfit. But when I started battling, it was like, I don't know. I've done like 14 live battles since I've, like, actually posted on there, like every Sunday, like, for the past 14 Sundays. I had stopped one Sunday because we need to focus on one thing. So, but after I started, I just kept going. It's every Sunday.
Okay. A weekly thing.
And it's a good way to, like, connect with my supporters.
So my last few questions. What's a quote that you live by?
Is keep going because you never know who's watching you. Yeah. And I have, like keep going because you never know somebody's watching you, because, like, it'd be times when, like, a video that you expect to go, like, not as viral, but you expect to go big, it doesn't. But it's like, okay, you posted this for a reason. So just keep it up. Don't try to delete it because nobody's watching, because actually people are watching.
So what's one piece of advice you give to up and coming dancers?
Just when you're dancing,
Mm-hmm.
don't dance like nobody's watching, because I've been told that before, and that's why I be.
That's why
been,
you be doing any and
yeah,
everything.
but like just dance like nobody's watching and just be consistent, because like when like being in dance classes, you can learn a choreo and it'll be like, okay, take that home and practice it so you can get better. But like I haven't been in dance classes, and I kind of do a lot of freestyling.
Mm-hmm.
And I took like 2 classes
Really?
during like this,
Oh.
like since I've been like going viral and like I have a big following, I've only took classes.
Wow.
And so I feel like I ate both of them up, honestly. So I haven't taken a lot of classes, but like when you're dancing alone, I feel like you should like don't like think that you have to make choreo. Kind of just freestyle, because I do a lot of freestyling.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Okay.
stay consistent with it, and then you'll go from there.
So that was the last of my questions.
What the freak is up? It's Yungbbq, and I'm here with Imani from Hip Hop Daily.